running 50, 60, even 70 miles a week is tiring enough, but the experts say then you have to spend even more time training your back and stomach muscles so that you don't hurt your back. Well, that's kind of tiring because you're running 50, 60, or 70 miles a week. So this is just a quick guide to show you a few exercises that get to the point as far as training your back and stomach muscles to make sure you reduce your risk of injury while running, while at the same time knocking a few seconds off each mile to make sure that your race is all that it can be. The two most important exercises that you can do for your back that stimulate the most back and core muscles are the bridge and the plank. The bridge is that simple exercise that you do laying flat on your back, where you just lay flat and then you push down through the heels and then you lift your butt up. You want to make sure the most important part is that your pelvis is nice and flat and it's not tilting when you're lifting up, because inevitably that defeats the purpose of the whole exercise. From this, there's lots of variations that you can do as far as lifting a single leg up, bringing another leg up and towards you, or even out to the side. And that's a pretty challenging exercise. At the end of the day, the most important thing you need to remember that when you're doing this exercise is that when you lift the butt up, that it's nice and flat, the back is clear, flat plane down towards the knees, and that the butt is off the mat. Also a great simple way that you can get a little bit more out of your abdominal musculature is to just put a ball between the knee or just fold over a pillow and then squeeze together before you lift. The reason is because these inner thigh muscles, when activated, will actually bring in these core muscles just a little bit more. That way you get a little bit more bang for your buck when you're getting your abdominal exercises done after a 20-mile run. It's kind of hard to motivate yourself, so let's just try to make it as simple as possible. Another simple exercise that you can do are the plank. And a plank is just a very simple one where you prop up on your arms, just as simple as this, and then you hold. The biggest complaint I hear about these are, well, they are kind of boring because you just sit here and you're really not doing a whole lot. A simple variation that you can do upon it is you can bring the knee up, you can bring it over just like this, you can bring it up and under you, or you can kick back. And what this will do is it'll force you to balance on one leg more than the other, and that'll actually engage your abdominal musculature a little bit better. Again, most important part, keeping that back nice and flat, drawing that belly button in to make sure that you're activating those core muscles as much as possible. As with any core exercise, it's important that you do them on a regular basis. Back injuries are very common in America, and even with runners, you're no exception. You want to make sure that you're strengthening your spine as often as you can, but making sure that when you're doing it, you're getting the most exercise in without having to do a whole lot of time, because let's, again, be honest, you're spending a lot of time running. So again, bridging exercises, planking exercise, great for your back, and you'll have to spend probably 5, maybe 10 minutes, 4 or 5 times a week just to get all the strength that you need to make sure that your race can be all it can be. And again, if you're having any problems, you want to make sure that you get to see your doctor as early as possible, because let's be honest, you let these back injuries linger for a long time, you may be in therapy a little bit longer than you'd like to instead of out and running. So again, stay healthy and stay smart and keep that back nice and strong.